Every modern website you use today runs on JavaScript. From interactive buttons to real-time updates, JavaScript is everywhere. In this video, you'll learn how to start using JavaScript from zero, even if you have no prior experience. We'll break down the basics, show you practical examples, and guide you step by step. Whether you want to build dynamic websites or understand how web pages work, this tutorial is your starting point. Let's dive in and see why JavaScript is essential for web development. Hello friends, and welcome to the complete JavaScript tutorial series for beginners. This series is designed to help you learn JavaScript step by step in a simple and practical way. We'll cover everything from the basics to more advanced concepts, making sure you understand each topic clearly. Whether you're new to coding or just want to refresh your skills, you'll find this series helpful and easy to follow. Let's start our journey into the world of JavaScript together. So what is JavaScript? JavaScript is one of the most popular programming languages in the world. It's mainly used to make websites interactive and dynamic. When you click a button, see an image slider, fill out a login form, or play an online game, JavaScript is working behind the scenes. It powers pop-up notifications and real-time updates, making web pages come alive. Understanding JavaScript is key to creating modern web experiences. Let's look at some examples of what JavaScript can do. Imagine buttons that respond when you click them, image sliders that move automatically, login forms that check your input, and pop-up notifications that alert you instantly. Online games and real-time updates are also powered by JavaScript. These features make websites engaging and user-friendly. Without JavaScript, web pages would be static and less interactive. Now let's understand the difference between HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. HTML creates the structure of a website, CSS adds design and styling, and JavaScript adds functionality and interactivity. Think of it like this: HTML is the skeleton, CSS is the appearance, and JavaScript is the brain that makes everything work. Each part plays a unique role in building a complete web page. To help you remember, think of a website like a human body. HTML is the skeleton, giving shape and support. CSS is the skin and appearance, making everything look attractive. JavaScript is the brain, controlling actions and responses. This analogy makes it easier to understand how these technologies work together to create modern websites. Now let's write our very first JavaScript program. Inside an HTML file, we use the script tag to add JavaScript code. This is where you start bringing your web pages to life. Even a simple line of code can make a big difference. Let's see how it works and create a basic example together. The script tag is used to insert JavaScript into your HTML file. It's simple to use and essential for adding functionality to your web pages. By placing your code between script and /script, you tell the browser to execute JavaScript. This is the foundation for making your website interactive. Let's write a simple JavaScript program. Inside your HTML file, add the following code: script alert hello world /script. This line creates a pop-up message in the browser. When you open the web page, it will display hello world. It's a classic first step in learning any programming language. Congratulations, you've just written your first JavaScript program. The alert function in JavaScript is used to display a pop-up message to the user. It's a quick way to show information or notifications. When you use alert hello world, the browser shows a dialog box with your message. This is useful for testing and learning how JavaScript interacts with users. Congratulations, you have just written your first JavaScript program. This simple step is the beginning of your journey into web development. Every programmer starts with small examples like this. As you continue, you'll build more complex and interactive features, celebrate your progress, and get ready for the next steps. Let's create a complete basic example. We'll build a simple HTML page that uses JavaScript to display a welcome message. This example shows how HTML and JavaScript work together. You'll see the structure of the page and how the script tag adds functionality. Follow along as we write the code step by step. Basic HTML file starts with the doctype declaration, followed by the HTML head and body tags. The head section contains the title and the body holds the content. By adding a script tag inside the body, you can run JavaScript when the page loads. This structure is the foundation for all web pages. In our example, we add a heading using the h1 tag. This displays hello JavaScript at the top of the page. Headings are important for organizing content and making your page easy to read. You can use different heading levels for various sections. Next, we add a script tag with alert welcome to JavaScript. This creates a pop-up message when the page loads. It's a simple way to greet users and demonstrate how JavaScript works. You can customize the message to fit your needs. Here's the complete code for our basic example. The HTML file includes the doctype, HTML head and body tags, a heading, and a script tag. When you open the page in your browser, you'll see the heading and a pop-up message. This shows how HTML and JavaScript work together seamlessly. To test your code, save the HTML file and open it in your browser. You should see the heading and the pop-up message. If everything works, you've successfully created your first interactive web page. Testing is an important part of programming, helping you find and fix errors. If your code doesn't work as expected, check for errors in your HTML or JavaScript. Common mistakes include missing tags or incorrect syntax. Debugging is a valuable skill for every programmer. Learn to read error messages and fix issues quickly. Modern browsers have developer tools that help you debug and test your code. You can inspect elements, view console messages, and check for errors. These tools make it easier to understand how your code works and find problems. The best way to learn JavaScript is by practicing. Write small programs, experiment with code, and see how changes affect your web page. Hands-on experience helps you understand concepts and build confidence. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, they're part of the learning process. JavaScript syntax is simple and easy to read. Statements end with a semicolon and functions are called using parentheses. Understanding basic syntax helps you write clear and effective code. We'll cover more details in upcoming lessons. Comments are used to explain your code and make it easier to read. In JavaScript, single-line comments start with and multi-line comments are enclosed in slash. Adding comments helps you and others understand your code. JavaScript is case-sensitive, meaning uppercase and lowercase letters are treated differently. For example, alert and alert are not the same. Always pay attention to capitalization when writing code. Whitespace in JavaScript is ignored by the browser, but it helps make your code readable. Use spaces, tabs, and line breaks to organize your code. Clean and well-formatted code is easier to maintain. In the next tutorial, we'll learn about variables and data types in JavaScript. Variables store information that your program can use and change. Understanding variables is essential for writing dynamic code. Variables allow you to store and manipulate data in your programs. They make your code flexible and powerful. You'll use variables for everything from simple calculations to complex interactions. JavaScript supports several data types, including numbers, strings, and booleans. Each type is used for different kinds of information. Understanding data types helps you write accurate and efficient code. Numbers are used for calculations and measurements. You can add, subtract, multiply, and divide numbers in JavaScript. This is useful for everything from simple math to complex algorithms. Strings are sequences of characters used for text and messages. You can combine, split, and manipulate strings in JavaScript. This is important for displaying information and interacting with users. Booleans represent true or false values. They are used for decisions and logic in your code. For example, you can check if a user is logged in or if a button was clicked. To declare a variable in JavaScript, use the var, let, or const keyword. Each has its own rules and uses. We'll explore these in detail in the next lesson. Variable names must start with a letter, underscore, or $sign. They can include letters, numbers, and symbols. Choose descriptive names to make your code clear. Assign values to variables using the equal sign. For example, let age equals 25 sets the variable age to 25. You can change values as your program runs. Use variables in your code to store and retrieve information. For example, display a message or calculate a result. Variables make your programs dynamic and interactive. You can update variable values as your program runs. This allows your code to respond to user actions and changes. For example, update a score in a game or change a message based on input. Scope determines where variables can be accessed in your code. Variables declared with var have function scope, while let and const have block scope. Understanding scope helps you organize your code. Global variables are accessible everywhere in your code, while local variables are limited to specific functions or blocks. Use global variables carefully to avoid conflicts. Constants are variables whose values cannot change. Use const to declare constants. They are useful for fixed values like configuration settings. Variables are the foundation of dynamic programming in JavaScript. They store information, allow changes, and make your code interactive. Mastering variables is key to becoming a skilled programmer. In the next tutorial, we'll dive deeper into variables and data types. You'll learn how to use them in real-world examples and build more interactive web pages. Get ready to expand your skills and create amazing projects. Keep practicing what you've learned. Try writing your own JavaScript programs and experiment with different features. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Don't hesitate to explore and make mistakes, they're part of the journey. There are many resources available to help you learn JavaScript. Online tutorials, documentation, and coding communities are great places to find answers and support. Use these tools to enhance your learning experience. Learning a new skill can be challenging, but stay motivated and keep going. Set small goals, celebrate your achievements, and enjoy the process. JavaScript opens up many opportunities in web development. Let's recap what we've learned today. JavaScript is a powerful language for making websites interactive. You wrote your first program, learned about HTML and CSS, and saw how JavaScript fits in. Next, we'll explore variables and data types in detail. Thanks for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed learning about JavaScript and are excited for the next lesson. Remember to keep practicing and stay curious. See you in the next tutorial where we'll cover variables and data types in JavaScript.